Good morning, Cancer. My name's Brett. I'll be your guide today as we check out what's going on in the stars. I'm going to throw some tarot cards at you, see if we can get some alignments going for my Cancers out there. Today is December 20th, and today is actually a big transition day that's going to start with Jupiter, my home planet, leaving Pisces, finishing up its solar year, and heading back into Aries and starting over again. And this is big because it's not only just for Pisces, and Jupiter rules growth and expansion for everyone. So this is moving into a fire sign, which is everybody lives in this energy. We live all of the different elements here. The one thing about this transition into Aries for the water signs, and this is you, Cancer, this is Pisces, and this is Scorpio too. There are opportunities here in this new cycle to really experience self-joy, and finding those things that really make you happy if you're open to all the possibilities and you know the potential of those things. So I'm going to leave Jupiter alone, but the biggest thing you should take with this transition is Pisces' motto is I believe. So when you can say I believe, no matter what that is, that's when hope happens. And that's something you can bring with you to this next cycle. So understand your actions count for something for this. So now we've got the Sun on the 21st, tomorrow, going to transfer from Sagittarius, fire sign, back to an Earth sign. Capricorn, the ruler being Saturn, and some karmic law and justice always happen on these type of cycles. So this last new moon is going to start on the 23rd, and it is full of opportunities if you've heard the messages from 2022. And ask, what has changed for you? What has it changed for you, willingly or unwillingly? And what path are you on, and where does it go? That is the mystery yet to unfold, and this next moon cycle will reveal very positive changes and shifts to and for all Cancer. But the biggest thing here is you got to play your cards right? You got to keep it cool. And if you really heard and are following your intentions, nobody else's. It's got to be about you. So this moon cycle for 2023 will be incredible. You may feel like you're the character in some kind of twisted up novel, but over this next cycle, you're going to start to see this chapter closing and a new one starting to open. And in this next chapter, you're going to understand your power and that you can actually write the story. You don't have to let the story develop around you as much as you can start to follow your own guidance and where you need to go. So, anyways, let's get back to the Sun in Capricorn, and then also we've got, where's that other element? Oh yeah, Jupiter moving into Aries. Like I said, this can spark some things here. Jupiter right now for everybody is representing what we need to be successful, so understand that. You gotta be patient though. This is always the hard part. And it's funny, I was just listening to the waiting before this. You may have some opportunities here to make some big choices during this cycle, and understand too, you may be putting more faith into something that does have a potential to be a problem later. So I am offering you this warning, and you'll understand why. You should be patient and wait for it. After the 23rd and this new moon, the 24th, Christmas time is going to be very harmonious. It's going to be all about the moments, traveling, and seeing all the good things that this year has brought into us, and hopefully taken away some of those things that we didn't need. You should start to hear messages right now, the deeper messages, and it's going to start to draw you out. And understand all things will come to you now. So here's where the big transit starts, on the 25th and the 26th. So as the moon is moving through our skies, it's going to be triggering Jupiter and setting off on the other side of the planet. We've got Lilith, the black moon, in opposition. Understand this can be a dark zone in time. You still need to realize you may need to lose more to grow. So this is something to understand and just put in the back of the mind there. If there's still some other things to take care of, clean up for the end of the year, you do have the cycle to help with that. And the good thing here too, Jupiter will shed its light on the opportunities here. The biggest thing though is you got to find the positive and the negative. That's very important. So finding positive and the negative. And even though this happened, it's going to trigger this. Okay, so understand you got to go with that flow. So on the 26th, the moon's going to interact with Saturn, and we got Mars in the background. You got to bear with the changes. Okay, be mindful of your frustration and don't be impatient and overreactive. I mean, you got to act accordingly here, and you'll avoid the worst of it. Then on the 28th, we've got Mercury going retrograde. And also here on this day, there's going to be something that's going to require your full attention, and it does have this huge potential to really start to give you the pieces of what you're going to take in. That's going to help start to clarify the things that will happen, especially for the first 3 months of 2023. Understand this. This is the start of a new season. So right now we're ending this season, and we're just going to start to see glimpses of the next season. So around the 28th here, you're going to really understand this energy has great potential, and you got to follow your intuition on this. Communications coming in. These are potentials that to bring great satisfaction and joy to your life. So listen to those. On the 29th, the moon triggers Jupiter again, and it creates a 3-point triangle of harmony. This is a hidden aspect. Okay, so on a hidden aspect, this is something you have to go out and find it. It doesn't just come to you. And when you find it, you've got to take action on it and go for it. On January 1, this is a very harmonious aspect too. The moon's going to meet up with the North Node in Taurus. And it's going to form a trine with the Sun in Capricorn. There again is more of this great potential. During this time, you're going to start to see what's your path ahead of you, and the things are going to start to lay out more clearly for the next 3 months. And you're going to start to see the driving potential you have. And it's going to open these new doors of opportunity that you've been waiting for. Again, you might still need to lose some things here to continue the growth pattern, but be patient. The next 3 months is going to show you how to get there, and wherever that is for you. And it all starts with this moon being set off, Jupiter's transition, and season 2. All right, Cancer. There's your astrology for the moon cycle and Jupiter's transition. I want to appreciate y'all here today. Please like and subscribe. I could use the love from my water signs, Cancer. All right. Let's get some overall energy for Cancer this cycle, please. Cycle for Cancer. Give me something good. Okay, we got 10 of Cups. It's in the reverse. You know, there's some things you're all going to be missing during this time of year. Missing a connection of a family member who maybe has passed on, maybe needing some time away from the family, or creating some isolations. Some of the, this opportunity is yours alone to take here. There's going to be some disharmony. Like I said, you may need to separate from something that you don't during this cycle. There's definitely something missing here too, Cancer. You got to figure out what that is. Something missing. Yeah, you could have some family members trying to cause some problems during the season. Meddling family members, I'm feeling some of this energy. Let's just go on with current situation for Cancer. I mean, that is 10 of Cups. It's in our water sign energy, Pisces, most specifically here. Things needing to finish, really close to finishing a goal. Something you've been working on, Cancer. Close to finishing it. Accomplishments.
You.
Transformation. Death card. Can you feel like the things around you telling you here that there are new beginnings available? There's this is dealing with Scorpio, with this transformation energy. Again, more water sign. We know the things that need to end right now, and ending them. The hardest thing, letting go and releasing those things so we can transform. I like the third eye on the skull there. It's like you are awake here and seeing through a better place. As your eyes open here, you're starting to realize you need to let go of these things because you can't carry it all with you right now. Those things are meant for another time, and this time, right now, it's all about you, Cancer. Like, what are the things you want to change right here? You know, once one door opens, another one. You know, one store closes, another one opens. All right, your challenge. Came out sideways too, so we'll look at it from both sides here. The Hanged Man. You know, all this arcana again. Contemplation. What kind of things, you know, this opportunity right now for you is to see things in a new light with the Hangman energy here. Enjoy the moment and times that you get here. And if you don't have a direction, this is where you need to find it. That's in your challenge right now. Some of this here, you can undo some wrongs that have been done in the past, whether they were you or somebody else. Whether you need to apologize or they need to apologize. Or if you're not going to get an apology and you need to create the closure here. But right now you're really thinking about taking a leap of faith here, going after something. Some of you may be wanting to go down that road less traveled, like you really want to do something completely different here, character, completely out of your character. Understand you can't rush things right now. The Hangman is all about taking your time. You've got Neptune and Pisces energy, you got Scorpio, and we got, again, Pisces overall. A lot of water here, a lot of emotions, a lot of uncertainty. Things just, I don't have a direction. I can hear it. It's coming. Alright, subconscious. You know, you guys have been getting the mother card here, the Mother Star. And I'm going to read it again because I love this card for you, and it's in your subconscious. Let's read this. Alright, so the Mother Star. The past that has led you to where you are today has been full of twists and turns. There may have been times when you doubted yourself and lost faith in your guides. The Mother Star's appearance means you are coming to a place now where you can look back and see that every setback served a purpose, and every failure taught you a much needed lesson. The strength, courage, and character you've gained along the way have made you a unique and resilient person. It's time to step up and embody your full potential. The Mother Star holds up a cup and a sword. She wears a pentacle around her neck and is flanked by wands. Her journey and soul exploration connect her in a balanced way to each suit of the minor arcana. And if she appears in a reading where you have a specific yes or no question, she represents a resounding yes. Her guide, the gentle three-eyed winged tiger, is also here to offer you assistance, vision, and strength as you embark on this new chapter of transformation. Whether you would like it or not, Cancer, you are transforming, you are changing, and you're really seeing why you need to do this for yourself here. Underneath, we got a strength card. You do have the strength in you. That's a bold transformation. I like that. And you got the yes card here in the subconscious, so it's telling you to listen to your subconscious. Here, what is it? What is this this cycle going to teach you? Over Christmas, the next 3 months, the new year, things are coming to fruition. All right, crowning energy. Oof, you got the moon card in reverse. That's a tough one to have in your third eye spot here. Let's see what we can do. Oh, well, you know, those things that are really got you anxious and holding you down, these things are ready to go. I mean, you're starting to awaken up to this. I mean, there's just no doubt. You're ready for this next stage. Something's telling you here. You know, the fog is starting to lift, and understand you will overcome your fears. But, you know, all your fears are in your head. You know, that is just a matter of fact, is what's keeping you from it. Right now you may have the choice between right and wrong, you know, past or present. Which way are you going with it? You know, what things are you repressing that need to get out here? And if you're going again on this unknown path, you don't walk it alone. You know this. You got your friends, your people, your powers, and the universe behind you. Don't let your thoughts get the best of you, because that's what the moon can do. It can cause some deception and fears and some paranoia, because you're not seeing things quite right. But the lights are starting to come on here. It's like you're getting this awakening transformation, and it's this moment in time too, Cancer. I'm sure Pisces was a hard Jupiter for you guys. Alright. Give me a recent past. Where are my Cancers, please? As they walk this dim lit road of transformation. Taking the time to see what's out there. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. You said you've been struggling here. The wheels, you know, been on a downward cycle, but those downs come up. They don't always continue. Goes down, 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 down. And again, I still hear this energy of maybe there's still that needs to be lost before the complete transformation can happen for some of you. But yeah, and there's things that have been keeping you from. That hasn't been the right time for this change yet. Right now, from this recent passage, you've really started to understand that you can only control what you can control. And feeling the cycles of life starting to begin the transformation. It's almost like a lot of this is shedding the skin. So you can transform, because once you get rid of that first layer of skin, you get a second layer, right? So you can take things more in stride. You may not feel them so personally at the time. You start to understand that some of these, yeah, there's this thing here that says that something needs to come to an end. Cancer, I keep hearing that something just needs to end. This is once that is ended, the transformation completes itself, and that's when the rewards come in. When you complete that cycle, and you understand how it triggers you. Oh, you've got a full arcana. This is all powerful, Cancer. Growth and opportunities, crossing energies. Okay, there it is. Ten of Wands, right? Overburdened, stressed out. A lot of things being asked of you. Those are the distractions trying to keep you from getting to where you need to go. Don't put so much pressure on yourself. I mean, that's the transformation part of it. This is the meat grinder transformation for you guys. People may be asking you for some financial support right now. Here's some of that right now, or just some emotional support. Maybe they're pulling away from, like I said, they're taking from you here. You may be taking on way too many responsibilities with this. Dealing with Sagittarius, Um, you do have this sense of duty about yourself. Um, Some of you may feel like you're burning out. I just can't make it. I just can't. What is this? Well, don't stress out so much about it. Answers are coming. Some one shuffle for Cancer. We're going to start the leg of your tree. This is all pointing to the cycle completing. This is a big cycle. Like I said, the next moon cycle is really going to help you understand here. All right, Cancer, your power, please. Okay, Page of Wands here. In the reverse. I like this energy because it is transformative. From the Ten of Wands here, we're going back into the page, but this is something here that's really it's causing you to be very impatient. And we talked about this, this time of bearing with the changes. You may be so tired that right now you don't even want to fight anymore, which is good. And so things are trying to distract you right now. It could be just really burned out on a lot of things, really looking for a new path here. Because everything has been leading you, it's telling you something. I can't translate all that for you guys, but all those things that feel like are keeping you down, those things could be. Yeah, right now, and stuff is not lacking the energy to keep your attention. Cancer. Cancer's environment. Or Arcana. We got Justice here in the reverse. Yeah, there's things that, what's been taking me off balance. I mean, that's an easy one. And right now things are trying to draw you off balance. Sometimes you got to completely lose balance to get back on balance. I'm just going to mumble that. Justice deals with Libra. And Libra's vision, just like Pisces is I believe, Libra is I balance here. There's been a lot of injustices in your life and for you. There's a lot of people avoiding accountable, and you can't hold everybody accountable for the things they've done wrong to you or anybody else. If they hurt your feelings, those are feelings that you're carrying, and they're probably not. So right now, that's a way to create some balance in your life here, is letting go of some people who were dishonest, who were unfair in the way they played things. This is all cause and effect, too. That's what I like about justice. You do this, it causes this. Good measure is good balance, is what I hear right now. Roll with the changes, fair with what's going on. All right, hopes and fears on the table. 4 cups. That's you, Cancer. Like I said, contemplation, thinking about the things you need to change. Should I do this? You do feel sorry for some people, and they're just, it's just an indifference. It's okay. I know right now there could be some discontentment. Like I said, there's just not a lot of excitement here right now. But I really feel these things are going to change, right? Whether it be up, there's a down. This lunar cycle is going to be big for Cancer and the collective. Jupiter transitioning. It says it's going to teach us to grow in ways we never knew. Best overall, please. 6 of Wands in the reverse. I like that this lines up with Leo. You haven't been noticed for how much you do, and people may not be noticing how much that you've changed or going to change. things are going to happen that are out of your control, but sticking to yourself and sticking to your plans and sticking to where you're going is going to get you there. Keep doing the work. You're like almost there. Don't give up. And if you're feeling neglected, nobody's neglecting you. You're neglecting yourself. That's what the energy is here with this. I said you're ready for this major victory and gain notice for this. If anybody should notice it, it should be you. There may be no rewards in what you've been carrying. I mean, that's what you're realizing. There's just nothing in it worthy of you. All right, I got a final message for my Cancers. My colorful affirmation cards for this month. Give me a message for Cancer. It's a very simple one. Get your shit together and go for a walk. You know, get out there and do it. Like, if you want the changes to be changed, go and change those. You want to transform into something, make that your job. This transformation. Finish what you started, Cancer. This is where it starts, and it all starts with you. And we're in this new season, and realize that the opportunities are going to be there once you realize them and elevate yourself. All right, you guys. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Take care, Cancer.